Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name's Cody, and today I have some breaking news for you. The SEC appeals 2023 ruling that states XRP is not a security. And then Andrew Tate claims that he is going to be making the real world token and daddy token a security so that you can own shares of the real world company. But first, let's take a look at how crypto's doing this week. So first up, we have Bitcoin. 7.56% in the last 7 days. Ethereum, 6.48% in the last 7 days. Solana, 7% in the last 7 days. Dogecoin, 8% in the last 7 days. Now, crypto pumps all the time, but what makes this time special? Well, I'm going to show you. If we go ahead and pull up a Bitcoin chart, Bitcoin, $66,384. And as you can see here, we are trending up. We are breaking out of this downtrend. Now, I'm not saying that we will break out of the downtrend, but we have a very good chance. We have now hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I wouldn't be surprised if we had to hit 7 or 8 times to break this level. But what I really like about this time versus the other times is that we're finally creating a wedge. That is when you know that we're about to break out. But again, what makes this time different than any other time? Why won't we see a pullback that pulls back 80%, 77% in 8 months' time? What makes this time different? And what I want to show you guys something I learned about volume profile. And if you look back here, wherever we go up fast, we come down fast. Okay? You guys see this? In zones you trade the least is where the stock moves the fastest. So if we're trading the least amount here, we're going to move through these zones faster. So as you can see here, we traded through this zone, came up here consolidated. Then we traded fast through this zone, because remember, none of this has happened yet. Then we traded fast through this zone. And then as we consolidated, on the way back down, we blew through that support and we moved fast back into the consolidation zone. And then we decided to take off again. Same thing here. And then as we came back down, we hit the consolidation zone again. But this time we had already tested highs twice over the course of a year. And we lost the support here. And when we lost the support, we moved fast back down to lows. And I was actually in the Hamptons, and I have a picture of my computer, and I'm charting this, and I'm telling everyone, guys, this is amazing. Bitcoin down 75%. This is the best time to buy. Now it was October 22, anywhere from like June 22 to October 22, November, December. And in my last video, I explained that's when I bought Floki, is when Bitcoin was down over 75%. But again, let me go back to the point of what makes this time different. When we exploded through this zone here, okay, we left the moving average behind. Now, when you move farther away from a moving average like the 180-day SMA, it tends to gravitate back towards it. And that's what happened, is we moved too aggressively above the 180-day SMA. As you can see here, at this point, we were over 67% above the SMA. And right here, we were 63% above the 180-day SMA. And since then, we have broken through the 180-day SMA. And now we are regaining control back over the 180-day SMA. And this is why I think we're about to break out. Now, keeping in mind that 4-year cycle, I would like to see us hit highs, $138,000, which would be a $2.6 trillion market cap on Bitcoin by October 30th, 2025. And as you can see, that's not that far away. So if you look at the chart and you can imagine, we're going to see a breakout, possibly another consolidation, and another breakout. I would like to see a breakout over the next 3 to 4 months, or maybe January into spring, then a consolidation, and then another rip next October. Kind of like we did here. Okay, we came up, we consolidated, came back down, then we went up again. I'm making my predictions based off this first pump. Okay, and let me tell you, they give you so much time to cash out. You guys just have to stop being greedy. When the price goes up this high, market cap too, but when the price goes up this high, traveling that far away from the 180 day for so long, okay, the first time I see us make lower highs, I'm not cashing out here, right? Because I know we're going to come back. That's a fast sell-off. The first fast sell-off, that's okay. I'm going to try to sell my stuff out on when we make highs, so maybe around here. You can calculate how long that's going to take. And then same thing over here. We finally broke through. We've gained back traction above that 180-day SMA. So I would love for us to see another 50-60% move off of the 180-day SMA. So what price level would that put us? Well, let's see. 50-60% is $90,000 to $100,000. So I think that the first pump will go to $90,000 to $100,000 before we see our first consolidation phase. And then we should go into the consolidation phase and then see the remaining pump back up to $138,000. And keep in mind, this consolidation phase can be very fast. Look at this, January 6th to January 21. So when you guys sell out, you guys should be selling here after you see this pullback and it comes back up. Now, the reason why earlier I stated that right here, I would wait till we were here is because here we could have kept going and broke through the highs again like we did here. But look how much we pulled back. We still pulled back 30% off those highs, and it took 3 weeks to pull back 30%. You guys have time to cash out. Study the charts. Look at that. That's how you're going to get good. And then once you sell out, transfer all your crypto back to your bank account. Yes, you're going to have to pay taxes on this stuff. That's okay. I'd rather see you guys pay tax on a bunch of money than lose it all. Okay? Because everyone gets super greedy when this stuff pumps. So, now, let's take a look at the SEC XRP falls after SEC appeals 2023 ruling that said the token was not a security. So let's go down. The Security and Exchange Commission appealed a 2023 federal ruling that stated the XRP tokens were not a security that fell under securities laws. Ripple Labs digital asset XRP lost as much as 11% of its value Thursday before giving up some of those losses. Well, as you can see here, if I pull out the ruler tool, you can see that we made highs in 17, made highs in March, April 2021, and then we kind of pumped back up when the market did in 23, but again, this wasn't a bull cycle. But look at us slowly consolidate more money, more accumulation into this asset, even though the SEC has been on their ass. Okay? What kind of move would I expect? Well, I don't know if we're going to see new highs. And this coin is already trading at $35 billion. That is a lot. But considering if the total crypto market cap goes from $3 to $6 trillion, I would expect to see maybe another $100 billion pump from XRP. So if I take my ruler tool and we go back up, well, that would put us right back up to highs. So 291% move you could make off of XRP in a bull run, theoretically. Now, I don't know. It depends on what happens with the SEC, which is why I don't hold any XRP, and I could find way better moves than 300% in a bull run. So for now, I'm going to let this one sit, and we're going to figure out what happens with the XRP and the SEC over the next years to come. So, with that said, let's watch a video from Andrew Tate talking about Daddy.
Real world, you still the goal is that you can buy the token and own a percentage of the school. So imagine you sign up for the real world, you start to make money, you focus on your tasks, then you can invest that money in the real world token and get paid every single month a monthly dividend from the profits of the school. Meaning you can own a percentage of the largest online university in the world, which will grow for the next 20 to 30 years. This is going to be the largest platform in the world. It is going to get bigger and bigger as more and more people learn to get their education online. You can own a percentage of it and get paid every single month for the rest of your life. I'm doing all the legality, all of the tokenomics, all of the paperwork, all of the SEC. I'm spending millions of dollars on lawyers, putting all of this together to give you an opportunity to own a company like the one that you're currently in. Think what other business you'd rather own besides the school you believe in.
And what we're going to do is we're going to literally set aside a percentage of the company and say, okay, that is for the real world students, based on power level, based on performance, share dropped to everyone. No airdropped, share dropped because they're shares. Then we're going to say, okay, the top daddy holders, they can all qualify, etc. Here's another percentage of the business. Top daddy holders. So if you are a daddy holder, as we've been saying, since the coin was in its inception, and if you are inside of the real world and you have a very high power level, you're going to find yourself with a very large chunk, a surprisingly large chunk of the world's largest online university just given to you because you've done the work.
All you have to do is rain dance, and I promise it's going to rain.
All right, guys. So obviously they're plugging their school, so more people buy. There's nothing wrong with that. But no one else is doing this. The price you pay for their school, which is the $50 a month, you could make more from the real world token itself. And then you could just cancel his school. So I think this is very cool. I would, $50 a month is nothing to just be a part of the next generation of crypto. Like, I love the fact that he's trying to make this an actual security. I love the fact that he's at the forefront. I love the fact that he has the shares and he has the money. So you know he's not going to scam everyone. So if he does sell these, he's going to send, quote unquote, actually not sell them. He's going to burn them to a wallet. And that means that there is going to be less real world token supply, less daddy supply, and then circulating supply. And then that means that the price is going to go up. So, again, simple supply and demand. And I love it. So, guys, if you like today's video, go ahead, subscribe, like, and click that bell notification so you can stay up to date with the latest crypto news in the market. Later.